My name's Miles, Daniel Miles, and this is a dunking of Hotel Transylvania 2, the last Adam Sandler film I'm probably ever going to have to put myself through, and thank goodness. Let's break it down. This film has no plot. Normally at this point I would use about 8 seconds of screen time to tell you what vaguely happens in the film. Except nothing happens. That Dracula spends the entire film trying to turn his grandson into a vampire whilst the parents are off on holiday, but to be honest, that's not a plot. Don't look at me like that. That's the best I could do. Okay, so let's get on with everything this film does right. Animation looks pretty good. Do not go and see this film if you are in any way attached to the traditional Victorian monsters or monsters of any kind. These are all mutilated characters in their original novels. Film incarnations have become different over time. You see that they're tortured, they're not all straight villains, they're here all wisecracking guys. You could have just stripped them out and replaced them with humans. There's no effort made to incorporate their origin stories. They're just dudes, they're just monsters. The reason these monsters have endured is they are timeless. They are not just guys. These are all played as middle-aged, aging guys, and that is not what they are. They have no idea of the heritage of these characters. The Wolfman is not a wolf the entire time. Frankenstein does not make jokes. Dracula is not a loving person. The Blob does not do anything except eat. And it's a complete disrespect to the film's heritage. Moving on. Now the voice acting is particularly uninspired because Adam Sandler decided instead of hiring voice actors who are trained to voice act, he would just round up a couple of his mates for an afternoon and see what they could do in the recording booth. This means that, well, it's not funny. In fact, it's really not funny. In fact, at 89 minutes, it's desperately padded, stretched, mutilated, and really not funny. I didn't laugh once. I was sitting in an auditorium that was completely silent throughout the entire wretched thing. And then we get to the crowning piece to resistance, the moral. Now, if this film tries to go for the moral that love each other, accept differences, yada yada yada, wrong, that is a lie, that is not the moral of this film. The moral of this film is that men know best. Women should accept that men know best and never question the male authority figures in their life, be it daddy or husband or grandfather. Men know best. In 2015, this is an appalling, terrible metaphor to put in a film that's going to be seen by children. The budget for this film was $80 million. Where it went, I don't know. Yes, the animation is pretty good, but the characters are not developed. The dialogue is boring. The humour, pathetic. They couldn't even get Transylvania to look right. The film does finally remember to introduce a threat literally 7 minutes before this thing ends. It's dealt with in 20 seconds. The threat's not developed, the threat's not really mentioned before, and it's almost like they threw it in because they knew this film had to end and couldn't be bothered to rewrite the script they'd already written, so they threw in I'm not even going to call it a token villain. They threw in a token thing to make the film end. You thought Fantastic Four was bad? You ain't seen nothing yet. This film is fire. It is a wretched abomination. Adam Sandler has slunk off to Netflix. Good riddance to him. Get him off my multiplex. I'm Daniel, this is Dunking. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.